What about the milkshake? Plans off! Run away!
No. It's showtime. Let's kick some ass.
All your base are belong to us. Come here!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Three Hit Combo Podcast, the world's most easily digestible podcast. My name is Matt, and I'm here with Skylar and Andy. What's up, guys?
Nothing.
Pretty good.
Here's your guys' weeks.
Basic.
I answered what's up with pretty good. So
Yes, you did.
Pretty bad, actually.
We're just going to move on. You see, that's a trick. If you mess up, just move on. People won't know if they even heard it at all.
Well, you just explained it, though, so now they're going to go back.
Well, because he did, damn it.
Yeah. I mean, if someone jumped in, like, I feel like skipping the first 6 seconds of this podcast is always garbage.
Yeah.
I actually listen to the first half of this the most, because it always has the most random shit.
We always get tangent, and then, like, the last half, we're just like, all right, guys, we seriously got to get this done. So then we're, like, focused.
It's like studying for an exam the night before.
Oh, God.
It's like you're sitting around, messing around, like, oh, fuck, I got to finally do this. All right, here's all the stories. You know, what would be great is if I could just squeeze the mic cord and then let go and a bunch of stories come out at once.
Yeah.
That's how my penis works.
It's a Mitch Hedberg joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, for what?
I didn't get it.
Oh, you didn't get
Escalator
it? Like a hose.
Stairs.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, like, I didn't get it at the time.
Oh, that was a Mitch Hedberg joke?
Yeah.
His
I would have
joke.
responded appropriately.
His joke was you stand up on stage, he's like, I wish I could just squeeze the mic cord and then let go, and a bunch of jokes come out at once.
I saw Gabriel Iglesias yesterday.
Did you? How was that?
He was good.
Was good? Yeah.
I saw Martin, his little Mexican friend he always talks about the stories.
Yeah.
He's actually a dirty-looking guy.
No, I see it. Like, Gabriel Iglesias, I saw that he was going to be here. I'm like, I don't know if I don't dislike Gabriel Iglesias, but I don't know if I'd pay to go see Gabriel.
It was a good show. It was worth
I know
going.
Jim Gaffigan's coming to the Orpheum. And,
No way.
yeah, in like March, and I'm thinking I really need to get tickets for that.
Oh, that might be good.
I'm thinking that I definitely am going.
Well, I mean, you know, they're a little pricey tickets, you know. Jim
How much are
Gaffigan,
they?
Orpheum,
Oh, it's Orpheum. Yeah.
How much are they?
like $30-$40.
Gabriel Iglesias was like 51.
51 for Gabriel Iglesias?
No, thank you.
Fuck that.
It was also like a 4-hour show.
Oh, well, okay. That's pretty good. A 4-hour show.
Yeah, there's like 5 comics and all this. So
That's
it was
not
nice.
bad. Okay, that makes sense. But this is just Jim Gaffigan,
Okay.
which I love Jim Gaffigan, but for 45 minutes to an hour of comedy, for going to the Orpheum for that.
Well,
You'll have openers.
there's Jim Gaffigan and then his warm up crew.
Yeah,
Like
well-
the guys who are on for like 15-minute
Dude,
intervals.
if Patton Oswalt came here, oh my god.
Pat
I would
Oswalt.
I really don't like Pat Oswalt that much. He's not bad. I just don't
I
like
get
him.
giggles out of that man.
But I mean, if it was Jim Gaffigan, like if he was the headliner and then there was a feature and an opener, that'd be great. But it's just gonna be an opener and Jim Gaffigan. There's gonna be no feature.
Jim Gaffigan is
Yeah.
Jim Gaffigan.
But like I said, Jim Gaffigan's like my favorite comedian. Him and Russell Peters.
Russell Peters. Is
I love Russell Peters.
I feel that if just Jim Gaffigan wasn't fat, he wouldn't be funny.
He's not that fat though. He's chubby. Though.
Yeah, I know,
Everyone
but I feel
said
like
that
if he
with-
was like really skinny, I don't think it'd be funny.
I
Everyone-
think the paleness is the big thing.
Everyone said that with Zach Galifianakis. If he shaved his beard, he wouldn't be funny. Look at him now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He's
hilarious
nowhere.
in Hangover.
Or Hangover 2, which is exactly like Hangover 1.
Which I'm sure people going into Hangover 2 probably knew it was going to be just
Oh,
Hangover 1. Yeah.
That's what the reviews were. They're like, it's like Hangover.
Yeah, well, and like I heard people bitching about it, like, "Oh, it's just Hangover 1 again." I'm like, "Well, what the fuck did you expect?"
Oh man, it's Hangover 1, but wackier.
Like Home Alone 2. It's like it's going to be Home Alone 1.
Except in New York.
Yeah. We left him again.
Star Wars: The Phantom Menace in 3D. It's gonna be the same movie.
Well, of course,
I-
it's going to be the same movie.
Someone who got to see an early screening of Titanic 3D was like, this was the most unnecessary thing ever.
Well, yeah. Well, what's Titanic going to benefit with 3D?
Rose's boobs in 3D.
People jumping off the ship,
Big.
coming at you.
Whoa!
Oh, they're falling at me.
Whoa! I gotta dodge him.
Bob and weave.
It's been an honor playing with you. Ah, wow!
Oh, Jack's dying in 3D.
All right, guys. You guys want to get into gaming news?
No.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I just changed the whole podcast. Like, fine, we're gonna start with news then.
Fuck you.
All right, let's do it.
These guys don't stand a chance.
Grab your controller and brush up on your gaming lingo. You're gonna need it. This is gaming news on 3-Hit Combo.
Sit down and shut up.
All right, we're gonna start off with Forever Alone.
What happened?
Well, people. Here's the thing: Modern Warfare 3 has added 5 more prestige levels. To get there, you would need 26 million experience.
Jesus.
So in my mind, if you're going to get there, you're probably forever alone. Because what else are you doing?
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's rough.
Yeah, having
It's
the
like
level
what,
up 15 times.
Well, isn't it like 50, 100 experience a kill? And like a bonus,
It's
like
100 a kill.
unless you're doing like one of the big games with like more than 12 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with 14 people. Added 2 more people in there. Speaking of games with a lot of people, this is from Anal, by the way.
Yeah.
The premier news organization on this podcast.
Yeah.
Where'd you go, Skyler?
I'm on hiatus. Google Plus. I guess I'm not just logging in ever.
Again.
I haven't logged in either. Actually, technically, you could have sent a ton of stories, but I wouldn't have seen them because I haven't logged into Google+.
I remember putting one up there, but I'm like, man, he's probably not going to see this. I'll just link stuff on Facebook now.
Guild Wars 2, player vs. player to feature 300 player server vs. server battles and siege warfare.
It is the coolest fucking shit ever.
Armies of 100 players will get the chance to fight for their server in Guild Wars 2 massive 3-way PvP battles. Each army will fight for the control of the Mists, an enormous zone packed full of vast NPC-controlled fortresses that you'll have to take and hold using trebuchets, catapults, and siege golems. Want to not do that while I'm talking?
Don't mind me. I'm just fapping.
That's how awesome it is.
Okay, don't do it while I'm trying to actually still talk about the story. Taking the castles of the Mist will earn your army supply that can be used for upgrades or defenses. Or you can spend it on war machines that can be used to attack enemy walls. Smaller groups can take minor townships and campsites to earn more resources, and you can even persuade groups of NPCs to join your cause by completing impromptu quests for them in the field. You
That'll
now
be
commence
us.
the fapping.
That'll be us.
That's going to be so epic.
Dude, 300 people fucking fighting.
3-hit combo guild is going in there, guys.
I was reading this. I was like, I guess we could do the little side ones because I mean there'll be like 7 of us.
Yeah, we're going to have like what? At least half a dozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, if our Astro Empires Guild is any indication, we're going to have 4.
No, I
Did
know
you
a lot.
invite Camilla to that?
I know a lot of people that are pumped for Guild Wars.
Yeah,
I'm like
Guild
we're
Wars should
starting
be
a guild.
Okay, here's what happens in the Mist, the PvP area. Your character will automatically be boosted to level 80.
What?
When you go in there, because it's pretty much the battle.
Yeah.
But when you kill other players, they're going to drop loot appropriate to your PvE build. So your game, your player versus environment, they'll drop loot to your level in your game.
So can you not level up like at all? Like
the
with your
PvP
character?
there is no leveling. It's more like epic and just fight based.
Actually,
Oh, never mind.
you'll as you fight in the PvP world, you'll also earn experience that'll help you level outside of PvP.
There you go.
There you go.
So, people, if you kill someone, like, if you're level, like, everyone's going to be level 80 in the PvP.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're level 7 and kill a guy who's level 60 in your respective worlds, you're going to get level 7 loot.
Okay.
And that
And-
person won't lose their loot
Yeah,
either.
yeah. When you die, you don't lose your loot.
So,
Nice.
if you have a rare weapon you spent months getting, you're not going to lose it just because you died in the PvP world.
All right, solid. I'm pretty amped for this game. I was looking through all like the little videos that they have for all their classes on the
done that
Google
too.
machine, and one of my favorite ones that they have is the Necromancer, and it has it revolves around ongoing like poison damage and slowing people down. It's a huge controller, so
Nice.
that's probably what I'm going for.
And I know Camilla's going to be a healer. She's like, I don't want to fight much. I was like,
Fact.
you can heal then. Everyone needs a healer, man. Should just be our solid healer.
That's true.
Necromancer heals itself. I'm just saying. blood golem, smash it, I heal.
I don't think she understands the amount of what she's getting into either.
all the hotkeys she'll need.
Yeah.
You need to.
You need to get the ergonomic keyboard with the bonus 12 hotkeys. That's what you need.
Well, like I was thinking about this while working today. I was like, because I was thinking about Guild Wars. I'm like, I don't think she understands the time commitment for this.
She probably doesn't.
No.
You're gonna have to give her like hotkey training classes or something. You know, like in elementary school when you took
Yeah.
those typing classes.
Quick ass Zoe.
You're gonna have one hand here and one hand here, and then these two hands may shift over here to type. So you got to be ready.
I was thinking of
Put your foot on the mouse, and then you're rocking.
when we do guild stuff. I'll just start on my second computer. I'll just start a Ventrilo server,
Ooh,
and we can all talk that way.
Oh yeah, nice. That's a good idea.
So
I actually
I'll be like,
Andy, come in, Andy.
Red 5.
I'm coming down on the castle. Come on in.
we'll be talking in like World War II lingo for pilots while we're playing this medieval game.
Fox is in the hen house. Roger that.
It's gonna be beautiful.
I actually, because I don't have a good microphone attached to the computer that I'm using. It's installed in.
Yeah.
And so what I did was I took my Rock Band mic. It's a it's a Logitech USB mic, and I plugged it in, and I ordered pizza with my computer with the Google phone thing. I was just like, what's the phone number for Papa John's? Okay, dial that shit in, and then I'm just talking into the mic, and
You didn't get an urge to start singing? Whenever I get a mic like that, I just want to be like, hey.
Well, when it was ringing, I was swinging it. I was like, I don't know. And then when the guy answered, I like almost dropped it. I'm like, oh fuck! Ugh. And I like fumbled it, and I pulled it up. I'm like, yes, hello, I'd like to order a pizza. No one saw. Go okay.
I have a Logitech mic, a USB one that picks up not only yourself but anything within a mile radius of you. It picks up everything. Like people will be like, "What is that? Is that your neighbors fighting?" And I'm like, "Yeah, this thing kind of picks up a lot of background noise." Are those cars? What the fuck?
That's
Are
the
you
interstate.
under the freeway? No, it's about 6 miles that way, but it's really loud. The train should be coming by 3 miles, to the north of me, but don't mind it. You can kind of hear me over it. Yeah, the only other Logitech USB mic that I had was the PSP-I.
Oh my god.
The area mic. And is that a god-awful piece of shit mic? Oh my god.
You could buy iPhone headphones off of like Amazon for like $4, and they have a mic built into them right here.
Oh yeah. I've seen people who
Yeah.
it appeared that they were just talking to themselves.
Yeah.
Because they also didn't have I look for two things now. Either their phone's up or the Bluetooth headphone. And when it looked like he was just talking while listening to his iPod, I was
No.
like, what the fuck's
Yeah,
wrong
and
with
it's a
you?
really good mic for being like a pinhole.
I remember one time at Family Fun Center, these two fat ladies were having a war of words. They're both wearing Bluetooth headsets. And Johnny was like, I don't know if they're yelling at each other or if they're just in front of each other yelling at who they're talking to.
Dude, fucking women yelling. My mom loves the shit out of that Dance Mom show.
Oh my god.
I walk in, and every fucking time I walk in and they're watching it, it's just women just fucking yelling. I was like,
Yeah, my mom watches my mom and my sister watch not only Teen Mom where there's always fighting, but Real Housewives.
oh god.
It's just a bunch of catty bitches complaining about how bitchy all the other bitches are.
Wasn't there a some sort of weird thing going on that showed that Teen Mom was like scripted or something?
That was a rumor, yeah.
Okay, I thought that one of the girls said
Someone should just look in the credits at the end and just look for script writing.
it's probably there.
It's under a code name. He shoots? No.
Man!
Sony would be distracted by PS4 in 2012. No lube in this one. Going in dry.
Yeah.
No segue.
I understand.
IGN spoke with Sony Computer Entertainment America's CEO President Jack Tretton about all the things PlayStation. And he said, in terms in terms of when you talk about the next generation and when you announce it, it really depends on the health of the existing platform and the other things you have going on. He remarked, and right now we're focused on PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita, and to get PlayStation Vita out the door. So right now I don't want to be thinking too much about a launch anytime soon.
It'll show up in 13. Or at least they'll show it off in 13, I'll say.
You scratching your chin because I was scratching my chin?
No, I have like a infected hair.
I was like,
That's hot. I think that works with our sex appeal, Andy.
I have this infected hair and chlamydia just will not go away.
I think my pubes are falling out by themselves. I don't know.
Like, I get this weird itch. I just like zipping my dick in my pants.
all right. And last story in gaming news. Bethesda knew about Skyrim PS3 issues before release.
Probably, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, duh.
Kotaku had an interview with them at the DICE Summit in LA last week, and they said, the way our dynamic stuff and our scripting works, it's obvious it gets in situations where it taxes the PS3. We felt we had a lot of it under control.
You were wrong.
Now, you see, this story does have an update at the end of the story, where Bethesda has released a statement saying the team knew the PlayStation 3 version could run into a bad memory situation, and they coded solutions that they felt would work. And in their tests, the solutions did work. Post-release, a small percentage, everybody,
Yeah.
were still experiencing issues where it couldn't keep up, and the team went to work hard on solving it.
I gotta say, so far the patch has been pretty good. I haven't had any bad lags.
What PS3s were they using that pre-release it worked, but then it doesn't work?
See, I wonder if they're clean PS3s,
Like brand
just,
new?
like brand new.
Yeah.
There's nothing else on the hard drive.
Like they're just getting like 40 gigs with nothing else but Skyrim.
Yeah.
You need the Mythbusters there. You gotta break that stuff down and find your variables. You
Yeah.
know, they would say, hey, wait a second. People that are getting the game aren't gonna have clean PS3s. They're gonna have other stuff on there.
Yeah, I could actually see that being a real thing. Like they just have clean ones.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, we'll test it on this.
Well, I mean, I guess the only way to solve it is to have the people at Bethesda just play a whole lot like Mortal Kombat and stuff.
Sounds good.
Dude, I've gotten so much
Little
free
Big Planet.
shit from PlayStation Plus this
Oh
month.
yeah,
It has
Simpsons
been
came out.
Simpsons, Final Fantasy V, Far Cry 2, like 3 PlayStation Store games. I've gotten like $70 worth of shit today or this month. It's been a nice month.
How much is it for the membership fee?
I do the year, so it's like $50 a year.
Got it. How much is it a month? Do you know?
Month what? 50 divided by 12.
No, not
No.
necessarily.
I mean, like, how much is a month? Just paying for a month? Do you know? Like, $30.
Oh,
20
per
bucks.
month?
Yeah.
You can do 3 months for $20.
Got it.
They don't do month by month.
Okay.
It's 3 in a year.
There you go. Drop $20, you get like immediately $30-$40 worth of content.
immediately the
Like
second you
this-
drop that money.
This month, it's
You
paid
know how
off
that
for
happens
itself.
too on Steam.
Yeah.
Drop $20, you get $40
Dude,
worth of
I don't
games.
think I'm gonna buy Postal 3. I saw it.
Really?
It got released yesterday,
Why not?
or whenever I put that Facebook, because the reviews are fucking horrible.
Are they?
So I'm gonna wait till it gets under
Who the
like
fuck reviews Postal 3?
I don't know. I'm gonna wait till
Come
it gets
on.
under $20, then I'll buy it.
That's what you said about.
I haven't seen it. I
Dude,
will still buy it though.
I showed it to you.
It was $5.
It was like, oh yeah, it was $1 over.
I'm sticking to 4.
Yeah.
$4 for what?
Duke Nukem Forever.
He said
and
he
then
could
I'll
get
buy
Duke
it.
Nukem Forever and it was $4. I found it for $5, and he's like, no.
Was it online or was this at like Walmart in the used bin?
Was it online?
I've seen it at $8 at Walmart.
I think it was on Steam or something. It was
Yeah.
on there for like $5.
You want to go halvesies?
Go
Will that count?
All right.
Make a joint account. Each person pay $2.50 for this game.
It's layaway.
Yeah, put
We'll
it
just-
on.
We'll get it at Walmart. He'll pay $4 now, and then when I get it, I'll pay it off.
Just that game is. God damn it. Anywho.
Just the fact that it wasn't as good as it could have been.
And it was Duke Nukem.
Okay, well, after like 12 years of build-up, how
Whoa, you
how
can't-
could anything be that good?
You were never going to meet the hype to that game. It had to like cure cancer and blindness the second it came out to
And
meet
print
the hype.
money.
Yeah,
Actually,
It
that might
prints
be
money.
Half-Life 3.
Half-Life
3 might have to cure cancer.
dude, Half-Life 3 should. I'm not saying it's going to be like a Duke Nukem Forever, but it should watch out with all this like
Yeah.
waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting because eventually when they release it, people are going to be like, Dude, we moved on.
Diablo 3. I'm not buying it anymore just because I've waited so long, and like they're like, oh, we're still gonna beta test. I'm like, well,
And other shit came along.
yeah, and
Guild Wars.
They're gonna release it in the same period that Guild Wars is rumored to release. So I'm like, yep, you lost a customer there.
Yeah, all right. Well, I mean, best of luck to Blizzard on that account, I guess.
Dude,
That branch is not terribly popular right now since Diablo 2 was like, what, 2003?
Dude, that game has a huge following still. If you log on, there's like over 100,000 players still.
Nice.
Wow, it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I don't know why the game sucks dick.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Like the patches they added were just horrible.
Apparently in Diablo 3 you can buy something for like $49.95.
Along with your $49.95 game.
Whatever that fat nerdy guy.
In Blizzard.
Forgot about that.
Why would I level up when I can just buy it for $49.95?
All right, guys, that'll do it for gaming news.
Sweet.
All right, you ready for technology news?
I'm so ready for technology news.
No one cares, old man. It's time for technology news with 3-hit combo.
All right.
I can't remember how we came across that old-timey track.
Me neither.
I think we were just like bouncing around YouTube. Like,
yeah, that's what it was. And that was like 2 minutes and 17 seconds into it too, because it was like all about the startup of an old record player and stuff. Technology news, starting off with Google. Google searches for a Facebook solution.
Isn't that what Google Plus was?
I feel like that's what the Nazis said about the Jews. The final answer to the ultimate question.
Oh my god.
Keep going with Google.
Google's they start going around gassing companies out.
Okay, yeah, we're totally down. I'm sure something that we post on has something to do with YouTube. There we go. There goes our YouTube account.
Yeah, and our
Microsoft
Gmail, you know.
Microsoft hears a knock on their front door like, oh, who would
hey,
that be?
Microsoft. Oh, get on this train. We're going to take you to a technology summit, but first you need to take a shower.
Oh, man.
Google would have the money to have like a fucking rain core in the train too. Just open the door. You guys have a fucking rain core? I have a tauntaun in my closet.
Release the Rancor.
Alright. Google.
Guys, how do you think Google can finally topple Facebook? Or at least compete with it?
Never.
Put it in camps to concentrate it.
Yeah, we already did that bit.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, I think that Facebook is...
Oh, damn it. Google needs to concentrate, therefore it needs to put itself in a concentration camp.
Oh.
Alright.
I like how I said move on. I'm like, wait, I got one more.
I don't think they'll ever top it.
Can they compete?
That's $1,
though?
by the way.
Do you think they can ever... What the fuck ever?
No,
What
it's
the fuck
a
ever?
retroactive joke, so it gets a retroactive $1. I waited for that. I waited for you to talk again. All right. Google needs to...
Oh, I'm just saying, I don't think they'll ever top Facebook. Facebook's its own Goliath.
Do you think they can compete, though?
No.
By the way, MySpace gained 1 million users in the past
I
month.
saw that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I actually...
I wonder if that's the hipster crowd.
Yeah, it's becoming hipster now. Now it's classic.
And a MySpace. Before it was cool.
Yeah, it's pretty underground now.
Yeah.
Because Facebook buried it.
Exactly.
But...
In a mass grave. All right, enough Holocaust jokes. I'm sorry.
Man, we're going for two on just horrible
That
things.
was dark. I am going to charge myself $1 because that was dark.
Like, first we got Houston, and now we got Holocaust.
Okay, I really don't feel Whitney Houston is our target audience. Like, the Whitney Houston fans. Whitney Houston...
Jinx!
Oh, what's going to happen?
Make
I
a
get
move,
to
fucker.
talk this whole podcast.
I feel that people who really love R&B are not, especially Whitney Houston. She's not our target audience. She's dead.
Google searches for the Facebook solution.
Keep going with this story.
There's really not much to the story except the opinion piece that I was bringing up. It's an opinion piece. Can Google compete with Facebook? If so, how? I mean, is there really a way? Because Google Plus, when it first launched, we got really serious really fast. Google Plus, when it first launched, had these great features. It had the Hangouts and the video chats.
Yeah, but then Facebook just instantly copied it.
Exactly. Facebook just turned around and went, okay, now we got it,
And like, that's how Facebook can stay on top, and no one will ever be able to outmaneuver them because whatever someone gets, they'll be able to like copy that.
So
Facebook's owned by the public now, so it might be a little bit slower to make any changes like that. So I feel if
Wait,
Google
did
can,
that
well,
go through? Did that IPO open?
well,
I thought they were
I
still
mean,
talking about it.
It's the stocks have been sold to like selected people,
yeah.
but I mean, after a few more weeks, it's going to be like open to the public.
I mean, with a traded company like that, you do have like stockholders, people with controlling interest you have to take care of. But if you buy one Facebook stock, you got no fucking say.
Yeah.
You got no say if you have just one stock.
Like
I'm just.
But and of course Zuckerberg is still going to have the majority
I
shares.
already cashed out.
There's no way he's not going to hang around.
dude,
with them.
no.
Yeah.
That's his baby.
I mean, I'm just going rumor mill right now, but I heard he cashed out to the cloud. But I don't know. I feel that if maybe Google has the strength to outmaneuver it now that it's going to be publicly owned. Like I feel that Facebook might be slower in its updates and changes and whatnot. And I don't know. Maybe eventually people will just kind of wean off Facebook. But for some people, it's such a huge part of their life. It's going to be really hard for anything to compete with it.
Yeah, and I know Facebook. You don't really hear these comparisons anymore. But people are like, "Oh, it's just like Friender and MySpace. Something else is going to come along." But Facebook is now so ingrained. I mean, there's like commercials where at the end it'll say, "Find us on Facebook."
Yeah.
Or even like companies will have their Facebook logo on the side, just the Facebook logo, and like click here, go to our Facebook page. It's like it's so ingrained in society now that it's going to be really hard to topple.
Mm-hmm. And like even radio shows, if you turn on any local radio or anything like that, it'll be like, be sure to like us on Facebook, and we'll have a contest involving our Facebook page and who likes it. And,
Yeah.
It's stuff like that. I feel that so many companies kind of invest in themselves that it's going to be really hard to uproot, but I don't know if it's going to have anything to do with it being owned by the public now, if that's going to sway anything at all.
Yeah, and I mean, there's some podcasts out there that also have Facebook pages at facebook.com/3hitcombo podcast.
Apparently, Mark Zuckerberg might be hitting up Katy Perry.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. Good for him. And apparently, Facebook's worth $98 billion.
Billion.
With a B.
I'd cash out on that. Or just do what YouTube did. They sold the rights to Google, but they still stayed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
they still-
God! What if Facebook was sold to Google?
I don't think.
What the fuck would happen?
I don't think Google.
I don't think Google could afford to buy
Yeah,
Facebook.
I honestly don't think they could.
$98 billion.
I guess if they wanted
Well,
to,
not
and
Google
tried
or not
really
Facebook
hard.
in its entirety, but
Oh,
like
like a controlling stock.
yes,
No, that's what killed MySpace. Do you guys remember that story?
No.
They sold out all their advertising to Google, but
Oh, yeah.
in the thing they couldn't change. In the contract, they weren't allowed to change their features without Google saying they could.
Yes.
And so as Facebook rose and had all these new features, MySpace wasn't allowed to change anything to keep up with Facebook.
That sucks.
So what if Google tries to kill Facebook that way? It's like, look, you're worth $98 billion. How would you like to be worth $980 billion? All right, we'll do the advertising if you just don't change anything on your site.
That's great.
Oops, I guess your chat doesn't work. Something's malfunctioned with it. Don't change anything. Hey, stay classy.
We like the old Facebook.
Keep it classic.
All right, let's move on. ABC's Nightline goes behind scenes at controversial Chinese iPhone factories.
Foxconn.
I'm really surprised it took us this long to start talking about this story because it's been going around for a while.
See, I didn't hear about it till actually like a couple days ago.
Apple's factories have been the subject of petitions and protests in the United States and elsewhere based on concerns about safety conditions in the wake of a high number of employee suicides.
Yeah, that place is horrible.
One particular plant has nets
Yeah.
to catch people from jumping off the top of the plant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like-
so many employees are committing suicide, they need to put nets around their building.
They live and work there. Like it's its own little city.
I think it'd be funny if just it's this guy's last day. I'm gonna, instead of hanging up a net, put a trampoline. So someone just drops down and ricochets into the building, shoots through some glass. Doesn't kill him, maims him.
Apple and Foxconn have recently ended ties with a factory that was employing child labor.
Did you see the amount of workers that Foxconn and Apple have?
I didn't see
It's like 750,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't see a concrete number, but there's a ton.
That's almost more than Omaha.
Yeah, and they said there's people up at the front gates every day looking for jobs. So that's kind of in a country like China where you don't have the regulations that we do, like OSHA, Occupational Safety and Hazard. Basically, if you don't like what you're doing, well, shit, all right, we got another guy out front that wants to do what you're doing, so we'll put him in there. You can go jump off the building.
Oh, wait.
Nets. Sorry.
No, you use the front door. Don't ruin our sidewalk, you fuck.
They just have guys down there with those little fire things that people jump into, and they're like, whoa,
Oh, yeah.
whoa.
Little, like, weird trampoline net things. Just dressed up in, like, clown uniforms. And just like, oh.
But basically, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say if you have an iPhone, you support suicide. Andy.
I'm sorry.
I have an iPod Nano.
Skylar.
I also read that iPhones
Just got it, but I didn't buy it.
cost cell phone carriers the most money.
Really?
Apple sells one iPhone for $600 to the company, and then the reason that they will buy it is they think the turnaround in that 2-year contract will earn them money. Well, I guess last week someone sat down and finally did the math, and no, they lose money on every iPhone they sell.
Yeah, AT&T has it going for like $700 or $800 without a contract.
Yeah.
And if you get a contract, it's $200. But it's like the cheapest contract you can get is $40 for talk, $20 for data. So $60 for 2 years. It's like
60
a lot of
times
money.
24.
60 times 24. It's like $480.
Dude, Apple at work, people come in with these like, if your iPhone broke or your iPod Touch or something broke, there's like these Apple work orders you do, and they send everything to their plant next day. Everything they send is next day air. It costs like $60.
That doesn't make any sense. This says 1,440.
Yeah, I was 480 was just 20 times 24.
Wait, 60 times 24. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all right. Whatever.
So, but what I'm talking about is the company I work for. There's no way that we got to be losing money on the Apple work orders because it costs like $60, and there's no way they're paying $60 for each shipment.
Apple? They probably do. Apple has one of the best customer services.
They
in
do,
the
but
US.
I doubt they're paying full price.
Probably.
companies-
Maybe they get some like mass kind of thing.
Because companies usually don't pay full price for shipping, and so a lot of companies will like have their own accounts. So we'll make a little bit less, or a little bit, just enough to make a profit with companies, and where you really make your money is with personal shipments because the markup on those are gigantic.
Mm-hmm.
But $60 for shipping something next day, man, I just don't think that they're making any money off that.
No. Like Apple's
Everyone's just hemorrhaging money.
Except Apple.
Yeah. We have so much money.
And
Ridiculous.
Foxconn is hemorrhaging workers in China.
Huh. And
But there's more coming in.
And those workers are hemorrhaging, in their chest cavity.
All right, onward.
Matt's shaking his head at me. Nope. Mm-mm. Not allowed.
Trying to telepathically tell you that's $1.
Andy laughed.
Andy laughed at a pity.
I just laughed because it was so bad.
All right, Mozilla, the makers of Firefox, contemplates killing off McAfee.
Do they own McAfee?
Apparently.
What?
I think this is a great idea because McAfee sucks.
They fucking own them?
McAfee announced a fix for Mozilla announced it. The site advisor add-on for Firefox evaluates search results, let you know safe site, but Mozilla engineers
Are they
drags
just
down.
getting rid of their partnership?
God.
Because I do know that Firefox does scan everything you download for viruses.
Yeah, they're going to stop using the McAfee plugin that scans sites because it bogs it down apparently too much.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. So I see. I read into it more. I just read the first.
Man.
I'm gonna be honest. I just read the first
I was
paragraph.
like, McAfee's been around since like Windows 3.1.
But see, the thing I don't like about McAfee and Norton, okay?
Oh,
and,
God,
And I put this in a great analogy earlier. I was really proud of myself. Okay, so there's a lot of good. Okay, say you're in a fortress, all right? The only entrance is through the front door, all right? You get something like Microsoft Security Essentials, very good virus scanning program. They put security at the front door. And this is not like a hardware analogy. This is just a systems use analogy.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not really bogging down your system, all right? You can only get through the front door. You put a couple guys at the front door, your viruses aren't going to get in. See, here's what McAfee and Norton like to do, is instead of the front door, they put like 6 guys in every room.
Yeah.
And so you got all this shit bogging you down that you don't need if you could just put them at the front door.
Well, they put them at the front door, but also at every other front door.
Stacked on top of each other at the front door.
And they're not even like good security guards, like American security guards. They're like British police, where they just run around and blow whistles.
And like,
Ask you to scan every 12
and
minutes.
they're constantly doing shit.
Yeah,
like,
all the time.
yeah, they're like-
it's always running.
They're
Hey,
like,
that
is my
idle
computer-
scan that's been eating up about half your bandwidth and computing power, it's almost done.
Yeah, just hold on.
We're going to start another one while we're doing this one. Double check idle scan. Trademark McAfee.
I just got rid of McAfee because I got a free 2 year with my new computer,
Did you? Ooh.
and it wasn't bad. But then I got Windows Security Essential. 'Cause
Yeah.
that is a beautiful program.
It is. It's great.
See, I almost want to get a laptop from Best Buy or something and just not put any security system on it and get Geek Squad.
Black
And I'll-
tie thing.
Yeah, I'll just get like a Geek Squad 2-year warranty on it. Never put anything on there and just fucking get viruses from the dirtiest porn sites ever. Bring it in. Yeah, I got fucked up again. How's it going, Earl? What's up, Jim? Dude, come on! 3 to 5 days, you know the deal.
When I was an intern at a computer repair shop, there's this one time this guy's like, "Hey, Andy, are you 18?" I'm like, "Yes." He's like, "Check this out," and he turned this computer on, and as soon as Windows booted up, all this porn just started opening on the desktop. There was like animal porn, the grossest shit I've ever seen, and it just, as soon as Windows did the "Welcome to Windows," boom, there's walls of it. He's like, "This is what happens when you like porn too much."
I got a funny porn story and fixing computer stories about someone you guys both know, but I'm going to share that at the end of the podcast.
Initials?
Because I don't want to send people out, and I don't want to.
SH.
Salma Hayek?
AM.
What?
That is actually initials.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's not you, Andy.
Go on.
No, I'll go on after the podcast.
No.
EP?
Oh, never
Actually,
mind.
go on.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell the story, but not who did it.
Well, okay. Well, here's what happened: is someone I knew, his computer went down, and he went to someone else he knew, which is a bad idea if you got porn on your computer. Is going to someone you know to fix it, and he was like, there was so much hentai on the computer that it was seriously like half of the hard drive space, and a lot of it didn't even have women.
EL.
No.
That was actually going to be my guess.
And so I just think it's funny that if you got that kind of stuff on your computer, just don't take it to someone you know. At least take it to someone you're only going to see twice, when you bring it in, when you take it.
And always wear big sunglasses and maybe a hat.
Hey, dude.
You got my shit.
Because if these revelations are going to be coming out about you, best not to do it while someone's fixing your computer. Like, if you're looking at gay hentai and that's cool, but
cool,
that's probably not the way you want people to find out about it.
Like EL. That one time when we got into his computer.
Let's move on to news.
Hold on. I'm not going to go much about that, but I was very proud of him for the fact that thing was running Linux.
Was it?
Yes,
What?
it was running Linux, and he was able to get all of that through Linux.
Well, good job.
Yeah. Yeah, it was running Ubuntu. Because when we booted it up to look, I'm like, that's fucking Linux.
I was using Ubuntu a ton, but it doesn't work well with Justin TV. Because, I watch a lot of streaming stuff. It
Yeah.
flickers.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know what the deal was.
It's probably just what browser we're using.
Firefox.
Oh, okay. All right. Ubuntu's neat though.
Yeah, I do like it.
Yeah. All right. News.
All right, news.
Are the newspaper and the internet letting you down?
They have the internet on computers now.
We're here to give you the best of the best. This is news.
Just remembered a joke I was going to make. Hey, Andy, what are you going to do after the podcast?
I'm gonna train these guys. We're going to McDonald's. Woo!
Oh, you're going to go to McDonald's. What are you getting there?
Hot plate of dick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Sweet.
Did you guys hear a big douche who's not sharing the soundboard? Yes. Yes, I do, Skyler.
All right, another story from Anal, the premier news and organization of the podcast. Hint, hint.
I'm sorry. Just because you don't go on Google Plus to view the scads of stories I put on there.
It's just loaded with stories, like the most amazing stories, too. Like, perfect for the podcast.
God, I've been making half this shit up and hogging the soundboard.
Taco Bell has an 85 million taco shell reserve prepared for the Doritos onslaught.
Dude,
See,
Doritos shells.
Taco Bell is going to release tacos with Doritos shells.
What flavors?
I was hoping nacho cheese.
And Cool Ranch would be bomb.
Here we go. They're going to be, I believe, nacho cheese
Yeah.
Dorito shells.
That's going to be so fucking messy. My hands are going to be covered in that.
See, okay, so they're going to be nacho cheese Dorito shells. All right, and they're already being tested at some select locations, but they got green lit. They're going everywhere. They're going national.
85 million.
They have
dude.
85 million shells ready. That's enough for every single person in Germany to receive one, and then another 4 million left over. Now, this story does have an update at the end of it that says after those shells release, a few weeks after, they're also going to be releasing Cool Ranch shells.
Sweet mother of Jesus, dude.
Oh my God.
Dude,
Sorry, Mother of God.
dude, just this.
Dude.
Like when I read this,
Oh my God, they have those 10-pack of tacos for like
I know,
5
the
of each.
podcast.
Oh
we're
my
going to get
God.
2 of them, and we're going to split them in the podcast.
oh
nice.
We're going to split
But, like-
20 tacos. Someone's going to get one more than one other person.
I read this and I was like,
or let's just buy 30 so everyone gets 10.
the stoners of America. Then why don't we each buy our fucking own?
How about we, when we first get Guild Wars, we each get 10 tacos.
Oh my
And then we
God.
all play it at Matt's.
I'm so happy right now.
I will bring my desktop.
We're gonna need that in like a keg.
Oh my God.
This sounds like a delight. It'll
Actually,
be a
this might be
weekday.
fun.
Yeah, this sounds like the best thing we could ever do.
Yeah, I'll be out of work, or I'll be out of school, so I just have work.
It'll be a fucking weekday. We'll just slam it, get really hungover. I gotta be at work at 7.
Oh man, I'm taking work off.
Yeah,
for this.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna take work off the next day.
Sitting here playing Guild Wars, eating 10 Doritos tacos, and drinking alcohol.
I'm Mayfap, guys, and you're gonna have to watch me.
I'll make you look at yourself in the poster. You just have to look into your eyes.
Yeah, look into your own eyes.
But then you can't watch me. I'll be turned. I don't want the
Exactly.
side angle. I want it to be like 3D.
Oh,
right.
that got out of hand
Hold-
fast, but
moving
that's
on.
going to be delicious as hell.
Do you want to visit the Apple where Apple makes
My
everything?
fapping?
Apple workers in 3D.
Oh my god. Ugh.
But yeah, when I read that, I was like, the stoners
He
of
shoots?
America.
Nope, behind the trash can.
That one's so full too.
Yeah,
I have to
yeah.
like land it on the Jimmy John's bag that's leaning up against 2 water bottles.
The stoners of America, they're gonna be so happy.
Yeah.
Dude, when Cool Ranch comes out, I'm not really excited on like that it's going to taste good. I think it's going to taste weird, but I want to see what it tastes like.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what. Cooler Ranch was known as the best flavor,
Oh, really?
according to people that were testing it.
Oh, all right. Interesting. I can
wonder-
see it going well with like sour cream.
I wonder if they're going to do anything
Nah, I don't
like
like sour cream.
my favorite Doritos are Blazing Buffalo Ranch.
Dude, the best Doritos ever, sorry, were Black Pepper Jack, but they don't make them anymore. They came in a gray bag.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Those were amazing. Go on.
I really like my favorite current Doritos are Blazing Buffalo Ranch.
Don't rub that in.
Eric brought in spicy Thai or whatever, spicy chili or whatever. It was a new bag, and I don't know who it was, but someone fucking smashed the bag.
What a dick.
Well, Eric was also in a really like douchebag mood today.
Never
so
mind. I know how big of a douche you can be.
Yeah. I always laughed at the midnight cheeseburger flavor. Remember?
Oh yeah,
yeah, Doritos Midnight Cheeseburger.
It was kind of mustardy and cheesy. And It was like, what the fuck is this?
What's a Midnight Cheeseburger? Sounds like a sex act.
They should just have a guy in the front of it being like,
well, I mean, it essentially was like that cheeseburger that tastes a little bit better than like a midday cheeseburger.
We have to show Skylar that 5-second video one.
All right. Okay, so I was going to use a segue, but we kept talking, so I have no segue anymore. Doritos are often eaten by stoners. Stoners are in this story. This is from, by the way, New Times Miami Blogs, which has a category called What the Fuck Florida.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that until today, but I'm going to be looking at that probably every week.
Florida has the best crimes.
What the Florida?
What the
And we have a name for a segment.
Yeah, I was going to say we should make this a segment. What the Florida?
Good fucking job, Skylar. All right. Sometimes we really worry about the state of Florida's youth. Kids today are so dumb they can't even get high correctly. A 15-year-old boy in Daytona Beach, Florida recently got in trouble for stealing a tomato plant, which he swiped because he thought it was a marijuana plant.
What?
The tomato plant's owner returned home last Friday to see someone climbing out of her kitchen with the plant. The woman tried to chase the teen, but he made it off with his leafy loot.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
You come home, a home invader is leaving, and all the person took was your tomato plant.
Yeah, I could see that, like, if someone had gotten, like, outside of my yard or over a fence or even past the bushes by my front door, I'd be like, nah, too far. I don't care that much. It's a tomato plant.
I'll just go buy tomatoes at the store. They're already made.
I will get another tomato plant if I really want to.
A few days later, she spotted the teen again while walking her kids to school, and with the help of another woman, managed to hold him until police arrived.
Nice.
When asked to explain the theft, the teen told police he thought it was pot.
Tomato plants look nothing like
The
marijuana
person
plants.
that wrote this, God damn it, Kyle Muzzenrider,
Muzzenrider,
comments, why would you do that? Why would you tell the police you thought it was pot? Just tell them you really wanted to make your own fancy ketchup, or your parents refused to buy you your own tomato plant. Don't make it any worse.
That is true.
Which is true.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was an ingredient that I could use in making meth. Oh, okay, so you make meth. Cool.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
After this, he kind of runs down a few jokes here that are hilarious. This kid probably tries to get into a K-hole, which is apparently a word for using ketamine,
Oh, all right.
by stealing Special K cereal from the grocery. Kid probably tries to do whippets from a vat of Cool Whip. Kid has probably smoked a whole lot of oregano in his life. Kid probably swears he gets hangovers from root beer. And finally, kid probably stole his little sister's Smarties because he thought they were ecstasy.
Dude, I should go sell those to like middle school kids. Be like, you guys want some E?
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Act like you're selling drugs to middle school kids.
What are you selling there?
Smarties. Before you do that, I want a list of your top 10 replacements for you on the podcast. You get to choose, because when you're arrested in jail, we won't be able to talk to you via satellite.
I mean, we did have Camilla sit in that one time when you were indicted.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot, you have a criminal history already. You're going away for a while.
They're going to lock you up and throw away the key, fucker. I've been watching SVU.
All right. This story is interesting. That's why I threw it in. The top 10 ways the CIA tried to kill Fidel Castro.
I saw that headline, but I didn't read it.
I think they settled on old age.
Yeah, this was our plan all along.
Let old age and his deteriorating health eventually do him in.
All right, what are they?
We got him.
First up is Martina Lawrence, just one of many women Castro counted as a mistress. She allegedly accepted a deal from the CIA in which she would feed him capsules filled with poison. She managed to get as far as smuggling the pills into his bedroom in her jar of cold cream. But the pills dissolved in the cream, and she doubted her ability to force-feed Castro face lotion. This is also a famous story where Castro actually handed her a gun and said, "If you want to kill me, kill me." And she said, "I just couldn't do it."
Oh my god, if I was the CIA. The fuck?
I think Castro doesn't even walk. He just bounces around on his massive balls. This person, you found out this person is an assassin trying to kill you, and you hand him a gun and say, "Do it."
Do it, fucker. Bring it. Make a move.
Next up is a poisoned wetsuit. The CIA actually gave Castro a wetsuit as a gift. He did not wear it.
I wonder
Because
why.
why would you do that? My enemy just gave me a wetsuit. But the wetsuit...
Oh, that's cool. Did you know that the Greeks all left, and they left this amazing horse? Hey, good job. You won the war. We'll bring it inside and leave it unguarded. I like this. Living large.
Another analogy would have been, hey, these white people came into our land and we showed them how to make corn. Oh, you're giving us blankets? Smallpox blankets.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucked up when I read
You know
about
what?
that. I was like,
we're
dude,
getting
come on.
really fucked up in this podcast. We made a shitload of Holocaust jokes, and now we're doing,
plagues and anyways.
Mass genocides. God damn.
That's the name of the episode. Genocide.
Mass podcast aside.
Next up is a ballpoint hypodermic syringe. An ordinary-looking pen would be rigged with a hypodermic needle so fine that Castro wouldn't notice when someone bumped into him with the pen and inject him with an extremely potent poison.
Huh.
Next up is right out of Looney Tunes, an exploding cigar. They tried to sneak him cigars filled with explosives.
Huh.
Okay, he's in Cuba, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they make pretty good cigars, from what I hear. So...
Yeah, exactly. So why give him
You
a
want
cigar?
this sweet Nevada cigar? We grow the best tobacco in Arizona.
Number 5 is a contaminated cigar filled with botulin, a toxin that would kill him in short order.
I wish they would explain how these didn't work.
I think most of them, like, the poison wetsuit, the syringe, I don't think they actually went through with the syringe idea. But, like, he's not going to accept a wetsuit. He's not going to accept cigars. Yeah. And you got a weak bitch to try and kill him, all right? She wouldn't shoot him with a gun in her hand.
I bet it was empty.
The gun, yeah, probably.
Yeah. He doesn't walk. He bounces on his giant balls.
Number 6 is an exploding conch shell.
Really?
Knowing that Castro liked to scuba dive, the CIA made plans to plant an explosive device in a conch shell at his favorite spot.
Oh my god.
The more and more this just sounds like Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote shit.
We're going to leave a pile of bird seed on the beach. When he goes in, we're going to snipe him. We're just going to shoot him right in the face.
Dude, they should have just did that, dude. Had some guy in a fucking boat. Just sit off there.
Number 7 on this list is Nair. Well, not brand specifically, but according to 1975 Senate Intelligence Committee report, the U.S. believed that messing with Castro's beard was messing with the man's power. The CIA figured that the loss of his beard would show Cubans that Castro was weak and fallible.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That's something like middle school kids do. if I cut her hair, everybody thinks she's fucking ugly.
Or Amish people. Do you remember that story? I don't know if I did it on the podcast, but it was a big story about, like, 4 Amish people got into a scuffle with another one, cut off his beard.
Shit just got real.
I feel like they're trying to, like, pull some biblical shit on this. Like Samson. You cut off his hair and beard, he loses power.
Or that was an episode of Power Rangers with the Green Ranger. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you cut his hair, he loses some power.
Oh my
I did not know that.
Really?
Yeah.
I just know that the Green Ranger is a UFC fighter.
He is. And the Red Ranger is in gay porn.
Yep.
Wow. Didn't know that one.
It's all the gay porn I watched. Or 4chan. Whatever. Next up is LSD, which apparently this is a way to kill you. In what was mostly an effort to discredit Fidel, not kill him. Oh, okay, thanks for correcting me. A radio station where Castro was giving a live broadcast would be bombarded with an aerosol spray containing a substance similar to LSD. When Fidel had the requisite freakout on live air, Cubans would think he'd lost his mind. Maybe he just built up a tolerance to LSD. I don't know. Handkerchief teeming with deadly bacteria. The CIA seemingly obsessed with covering Fidel in harmful bacteria and toxins because they also considered giving him a germ-covered hanky that would make him very ill.
That's probably what did it to him. Hey, he's 79 years old. Give him this hanky.
And the last one is a poisoned milkshake, which apparently did not work because someone else took his milkshake and drank it up.
My milkshakes bring all the bodies to the yard. And they're like, oh, they're dead.
According to Escalante, the closest the CIA ever came to killing Castro was a deadly dessert drink in 1963. The attempt went awry when the pill stuck to the freezer where the waiter assassin at the Havana Hilton was supposed to retrieve it. So the pill stuck to the freezer where the milkshake was.
Huh.
When he tried to unstick it, the capsule ripped open. Oh man, could you put yourself in that situation? Like, oh fuck! Oh, I gotta wash my hands.
And then just seeps into your skin.
Just storming out. They're like, "What about the milkshake? Plans off! Run away!"
No, you have to eventually go back to that table where where Fidel Castro's waiting.
I quit.
I'm sorry, sir. It's gonna be a little bit of that milkshake.
Someone should have just found a jail guy that's to life and like, we're gonna give you a gun, just go in there and fucking kill him.
Kill everyone in Cuba.
Yeah.
Everyone.
All right.
Seems like a bad idea.
Seems like something Stallone would do in a movie.
Now, story about a douche of the year.
Alright.
A 98-year-old's birthday surprise. An eviction notice from her son.
Oh.
On her 98th birthday, Mary Kantorowski got a big surprise from his eldest son, Peter. Except it wasn't a present, it was an eviction notice.
How old is his son?
According to 71-year-old Peter,
Yeah.
who now owns Mary's home, his mother would be better living in a nursing home.
That's a fucked up birthday present.
I don't like the way she's living over there. I'm not throwing her out on the street. I'm sure she could do well with people of her peers in a nursing home.
I bet, like, I could like, I know my dad is trying to hold on, like, his parents living with us as long as possible, but
Yeah.
yeah, like, I mean, I understand where he's kind of coming from, but that's fucked up to do on the birthday.
Well, they'd have a lot of space if you finally just move the fuck out.
I'm working on that, dude. I don't like living at home.
Mary's youngest son, Jack. You guys want to be roommates?
You want to be roommates with me, Andy?
Oh my god, Skylar, where's all the power in this place?
Skylar.
I'm fapping.
Skylar, please put on pants.
No.
Mary's
Three
youngest
pairs
son.
of my boxers have holes where my balls go. And they may have been cut like that.
Jack, Mary's youngest son, claims that he checks on his mother every day, as do a multitude of neighbors, friends, and even a nurse from the Bridgeport Hospital. Peter, the one that gave her the eviction notice, on the other hand, has admitted he has not seen his mother in 8 months.
All right, that's fucked up now.
That is fucked up.
Yeah.
Now, what happened was, when her husband died, who owned the house,
Yeah.
ownership was like between the bank and Peter, apparently. Peter then quit-claimed the house from that trust to another controlled by... Okay, so it was him and a trust company that owned the house.
Right.
He then quit-claimed the house from that trust company to another trust company that he controlled, giving him full ownership of the house and the ability to evict her.
Dude, that hurt. His dad fucking knew Peter was a douche to begin with. That's probably why he did that.
Probably.
Yeah. Like, oh, Peter's
That's
a fucking
dumb.
douchebag.
Yeah, Peter the douche.
And Peter's 70?
71.
71. And his mom is...
98.
98. Yeah.
They should just
So,
have
I
an
mean,
old
clearly-
person battle.
Here we go! I mean, if someone who's 71 and someone who's 98 got it on, no one would care. I don't even think they would care. They probably wouldn't notice.
They take a nap.
Who are you? They have a battle in their dreams. They just hold hands and like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
All right, guys. I'm going to put you in a little situation here.
No.
You both together.
No.
Are rooming
Okay.
together. It's a sitcom.
No, okay, you guys are rooming together, right? In the New Hampshire town of Keene. Keene, New Hampshire, right?
Right.
It's a town of about 23,000 people. Okay? 23,000, not a lot of people, 23,000. All right, and you get a grant from the U.S. Department of Homeland Security for $285,000. What would be the best thing as mayor of that town to buy for the town?
A tank.
Oh my God. Police bought a tank in a New Hampshire town.
No way!
Good job.
I didn't even going to say my answer.
What was yours?
A subway system for that small a town. Yeah.
No.
Holy shit, they actually
It's
bought
going
a
3
tank.
miles back and forth.
Yeah, with the grant, they bought a Bearcat, an 8-ton armored personnel vehicle made by Lenco Industries.
Sweet.
Why the fuck?
It is
In
the
New
police
Hampshire?
equivalent to a tank. Yes, in a New Hampshire town of 23,000 people.
Dude, you never know when you're going to need to blow a house up.
I hope it's like Meth Town or something. Like I hope that crime is rampant.
And that's why they got the tank.
Yeah. Let's do this.
More than 100 people were packed at a February 9th meeting of the City Council Committee, nearly all opposed to equipping the police department, about 45 officers, with a tank. One speaker quoted, "We should promote more human interaction rather than militarize our police force."
Nope, we get a tank.
23,000 people. They need a tank.
No, 45 people need a tank to take care of 23,000.
They just start driving it everywhere for like a burglary. Just
That reminds me of like the episode of Reno 911 where they got a Hummer and they they just wasted a full tank of gas trying to get it out of the parking lot.
I would be like, I need to go pick up my kids. Can I drive the tank?
Sure. You just pull
Climb
up,
in.
you're like, dude, just blow a hole. Oh, wrong button.
Come on, Billy, you get on the 50 cal. Wave bye to your friends. Dance, fuckers!
That's what you get for calling me gay. Anyways.
Final story in news. This man has now been banned from high school sporting events in 5 states.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
What do you think it's for?
Public nudity.
No.
Damn. Public drunkenness.
No.
Is it public anything?
Well,
Probably.
it's in public.
Fapping.
No, but he probably faps later.
All right, what's he do?
What he does is he pays high school, and sometimes doesn't even pay them, athletes to give him piggyback rides. He's going around to high school sporting events and paying athletes to give him piggyback rides.
How old is
He's
this
28 years old.
Okay.
His name is Sherwin Shagan.
Is there a picture of him?
Okay, if his name's
Yes.
Sherwin Shagan, then yeah, that's a little sketchy.
Yeah, this guy looks like the kind of guy that would do that.
Yeah, he runs around and gets piggyback rides from athletes at high school sporting events.
Doesn't that kind of look like EL?
See, in this, it doesn't give you all the... Okay, I can try... I got 4 states out of this so far. I don't know the 5th state, but apparently he's been banned in North Dakota, Washington, Oregon, and Minnesota.
I'm betting Idaho.
Idaho?
Nebraska.
Idaho, because it's in a line.
Yeah, but...
I feel he's moving his way east or west.
Yeah, kind of, but then you got Wyoming and Montana in between Idaho and North Dakota. So it's not a complete line.
How much is he paying him?
It doesn't say,
I'd give
but...
a man a piggyback ride for like $40.
Would you?
Yeah. You got $40?
What if that man was nude?
Was this man nude?
No.
Oh, damn.
Not that I know of. It doesn't say.
You sound disappointed. Ah, damn it.
Well, you see, the story doesn't say, but if he was nude, I don't think the story would leave that out. So
That
I'm
is
going to
true.
say no.
All right. I feel something poking in my back. That's my phone. That's my phone.
That's my wang. Keep going.
I'm not going to lie. That is my penis pressed
I
up
trust
against
you, and I hope you trust me. I don't want to ruin that trust. That is my penis. It's poking against your tailbone. Thank you for this. This is a nice moment. That's just totally red-faced.
I think that's going to be one of our longer soundboard clips.
You think we could really fit that into anything?
No, but I want to.
You could use it for one of the world's most.
I love how whenever I do anything that's potentially soundboard worthy, both of you guys just like reel back and start laughing into your hands, just like, I can't make any noise. It'll ruin it.
I think what you said about the clip might actually be a better clip, where you said, do you think we can fit that into anything?
Oh, my God. That was a good
I
one.
played a dick. Do you think we can fit that into anything?
All right, so that will do it for news. That will do it for this episode of 3 Hit Combo Podcast.
Whee!
What number is this episode? I'm not sure what number.
29.
29? Oh, okay.
29.
Yeah, 29.
29. So, yeah. So, 25, 26, 27. 28 was episode 25's Revenge, wasn't it?
I believe so.
This might be episode 30, guys. Let's
We
take a
didn't
look.
even do anything.
Wait, I got it.
No, I got it. It is episode 30.
Fuck!
Happy 30th
We're no longer cool. We're 30.
Oh, now sex doesn't mean anything.
So, find our 30-week-old asses. That doesn't sound good. No, don't find 30-week-old asses.
Well, is it 30? Did we count the Christmas special as an episode?
Oh, well, yeah, so I guess we're probably like at 31 weeks or something like that.
But it's episode 30.
Episode 30. Yes.
Okay.
So, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3Hit Combo Podcast. Come to GPX Gaming, find us there, Support us, represent, leave some comments. Find us on YouTube. We're also on youtube.com/users/3Hit Combo Podcast. Twitter.com/3Hit Combo PC. And email us at 3hitcombopodcast@gmail.com. So, for Skylar and Andy, this is Matt, signing out.